is 20% lower. So this is not low vocal tones, this is whispering. And this is not high vocal tones either, this is yelling. So that doesn't work either. So the trick is 20% higher, 20% lower.
Be manly and the legends of humanity. Welcome to the Fellowship of Honourable Men and Women Role Models for Boys and Men, because you have the power to be a man in all its glory.
Are there specific techniques or exercises that can help boys and men improve their vocal projection and clarity?
For sure, Damon. So let's tackle both. So in the context of vocal projection, the biggest mistake that most of us as human beings, but as men and boys especially make, is we do not vary our tonality. Most of us, the time when we speak, it usually sounds like this when we convey an idea. So notice how if I stay in the same variety, I sound really boring over time. So how do I fix this? The way that I fix this is I constantly move my tonality as I'm speaking. I call this the roller coaster of emotion, where you're constantly taking your audience on a ride. And that's the secret that the best speakers don't really tell us, Damien, which is that the best communicators use all three vocal tones at the same time. They go high, they go middle, how they normally speak, and they go low. So repeat that again. High vocal tones is 20% higher than how you normally speak. Mid is how you normally speak in general. And low is 20% lower. So this is not low vocal tones, this is whispering. And this is not high vocal tones either, this is yelling. So that doesn't work either. So the trick is 20% higher, 20% lower. And then the way that we master this is we record ourselves speak for 30 seconds and we just ask ourselves a simple question. Is my problem being monotone? Is my problem that I'm too low all the time? Is my problem that I'm too high all the time? And the key is to always solve for the difference. So if you're too loud usually, and we already know who that person is in our life, that person should learn how to use low vocal tones. But if that person is also too quiet all the time, then that person needs to learn to vary their tonality throughout the pitch. That's the point on vocal tone variety. In terms of clarity, really what clarity comes down to, Damien, in the words that we speak is articulation and pronunciation. So in clarity, what we want to think about is what are the words that we have trouble pronouncing that other people go, I didn't really understand what you said there. And those specific times where you get that feedback, I want you to write that word down and practice it slowly 10 to 15 times. That's one strategy to improve clarity, though speaking concisely is a different topic entirely we can jump to as well. But then the other piece to clarity that I do, which I don't think most people listening to this will watch or implement. I mean, they'll watch it, but I don't think they'll implement it, is a fun fact about me that I don't think you know, Damien, which is I speak 3 languages, but I can actually karaoke in 8 different languages. So I'm fluent in English, French, and Tamil, but I can also karaoke in a few songs, not all of them, but a few of them, in Korean, Japanese, Hindi, Spanish, and did I already say Japanese? I think the other one, Mandarin was the other one. So I can't speak these languages, but because I learned how to pronounce and enunciate words in languages I have no understanding of, when I go back to English, my pronunciation is practically perfect. And that's the way that we practice this.
Before you go, you're invited to continue the Be Manly and the Legends of Humanity journey. Subscribe to our YouTube and become a patron, where you can become a courageous Crusader, a wise warrior, a daring Dynamo, and even an ascending Avenger. Here you'll find all the tools to become a man in all its glory. We're honoured to walk side by side with you on this extraordinary adventure. Together, we're unleashing the full power of manhood, creating a better world for everyone.